Well, guys, we did it. 10,000 miles on the Tesla Model Y. Holy cow, that was quick. It's cool.
Oh man, the day
Caden's more excited. All right. Ooh, look at the seats, Caden. That you have to somehow keep clean. It's very hard to keep clean.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's for you?
Yeah.
Awesome, you got a beautiful color, man. It looks great.
Thank you.
Pick myself up and move to the beat of my heart and my soul. Sing a song for the dreamer. I say run, let it shine that glory. Like you were young.
Under 4 months, and I've got 10,000 miles. 10,000 driven on the Tesla Model Y. And here's my review. I'll give you the short end of it. I love this car. Still love it. 10,000 miles. I drive it. I enjoy it. That's the short end of it. I love this car. And I think you will too. Now, if you're wanting to understand more of a detailed review, and is it for you? Are you a long-term driver? Do you drive a lot? Do you live in a condo? You don't even have access to a home charger. Is that the right thing for you to have, a Tesla? Can you do that? Can you really just drive all the time? Like 2,500 miles per month, and I live in a condo that doesn't have a Tesla charger. So let me go ahead and explain my situation, my review, and then you let me know what you think in the comments below. First thing that we're gonna talk about is range anxiety. A little bit. But for what I do as a full-time photographer, a lot of my shoots are all over New Jersey, parts of PA, parts of New York, and I am always out and about. So I'm okay with it. The beautiful thing about the Tesla supercharging network is that it's readily available in most popular destinations from major highways in busy areas, and that's what I have access to. So it's a little bit inconvenient, and I think what it comes down is being methodical about your charging options. So if you know that you're gonna go from point A to point B is, let's say, 30 miles out, and I need to charge, there's gonna be a supercharger along the way, or I drive a little bit out of my way to go to a supercharger, and then within that area, there's some kind of, whether it be like a Target, a Wawa, or something. So that's one thing, right? You can go shopping, grab lunch, and things along those lines, and yeah, that's good, why not? You're helping the economy, you're, wasting time, so to speak, right? I think that's important for you to do because it helps you to kind of plan your day and then also accomplish other things along your way, okay? The other things that I've learned to do along the way in terms of like charging, what I've done things like working out. Yeah, I mean, in the summertime, I've had kettlebells.
Yep.
I've had kettlebells in the frunk, and I would just get out and do a workout. Why not? It's gonna be a 30 to 40 minute wait time. So like, why not do that, right? I mean, like, it's there. What are you gonna do for 30, 40 minutes? Yeah, I know it's not 3 to 4 minutes of getting gas. But again, this is something that you learn to plan with and you live with. And I think it's a really good inconvenience. Go ahead and just talk about let's go ahead and start with the cons. Because I think it's important to just go over these little things. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of cons. One of the cons that really, I guess, kind of gets to me is that I'm a lot more particular with my car now. Meaning, I carefully drive it, I carefully park it, and I carefully get it washed. I actually get it detailed every 2 weeks from a professional. He comes to my place, my condo, and brings his own water, details the car. It's not a lot of money. You got to be careful with how you are in terms of handling it. I'm a lot more careful in terms of driving it. I back it up. I park in further parking spots, and it's a little bit more of a headache compared to when I used to have a Honda Fit. It was just like, oh, there you go, park it wherever. Somebody nicks the door, no big deal. Cleaning, whatever. So here, it's just like, yeah, you care about it. You take pride in your car. And that leads me to the first really strong pro about this car, the highlight of this car. It's something that you take pride in. And in that, people will look at you differently. People, for me, it's my clients. When I show up at a photo shoot and I'm driving a Tesla, they look at me as like, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. Or this guy has made it enough to afford a Tesla, so they think. But they made it to the point where they feel confident in my work, and I feel confident in telling them that, yeah, I can do this shoot, and it's going to cost you, heck, you can probably bill a little bit more because, hey, look, I got Tesla payments. Hey, give me more money. I got to pay for a Tesla. So, yeah, it's professional. I think that's a very important point because you want to be taken as a professional, as a full-time photographer. I want to be taken very seriously that I'm here, you're going to pay me to do a job, I'm going to be here to do a job for you. And then more importantly, just like the Tesla, I'm going to have fun doing it. And what I mean by that is this car is fast. This car is such a fast little car I have. But more importantly, it is fast for an SUV. I mean, I don't remember the last time I drove an SUV that was able to go 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. And then with the software update, you can bring it down to 4.2 seconds. And I don't even really look at it like that. I just look at it as, if somebody in front of me is going slow and I need to get around them, can I do that easily? And yes, you can. Don't even need to upgrade and you'll be able to do that. And I love that. So much fun to just do that. I know the tickets are coming. Yeah, they're probably coming. But another really like strong point about this car is the tech. Like the tech that's in this thing, wow, it's good. And it keeps on getting better. You just have to update software. So there's been a numerous amount of updates already and it keeps on getting better. So I'm not gonna go into it. If you wanna know more about, I guess, the tech behind it, I'm sure there are other YouTubers. If you want me to make another video on this, go ahead and just leave the comment below. But just know that the tech behind it is great. And you know what, real quick, I'll tell you one of my favorite tech things, which it's probably available in other cars too. The capability for me to use my phone right here. My phone is my key. And nothing crazy, earth-breaking or earth-shattering, which one is it? It's nothing insanely incredible about that other than the fact that it's super convenient. So when I walk to my car, I don't have to hit an open door button with a remote or put my key in the handle. I push the handle in and then pull the door, it's open. It's cool. How cool is that? And then when I get in the car, you don't need to put the key or even press a button to turn the car on because it's on already. So all you do is just put it into drive and you just go. And same thing, when you're done driving, you just put the car into park and just get out. You don't need to turn the car off. You don't need to lock the door. Everything is just done automatically. And that's just a really cool tech feature amongst many others. There's going to be a lot more. If you have questions about it, go ahead and drop a comment below. One of the biggest cons about this car is that I see it as a creative solution. It was a creative solution for Elon Musk to kind of innovate on the EV concept and to actually make it what it is today. And the stock is just incredible. So if you got stock, and I just bought a few, so yeah, it's doing good. But yeah, I think I look at it as, if Elon Musk can go ahead and do that, what can I do, right? So I bought this car on the premise that every time I think that something is not possible, I look at my Tesla and I'm like, there's a way around it. There's a way. If you think about it, if you can just kind of get a little bit more creative, take a little bit of your time, do some thinking, maybe get some other resources together, you can put stuff together. I just think that anything and everything is possible because of companies like Tesla, right? What are they doing? They're trying to solve traffic. They're flying to the moon, to Mars, Neuralink into the brain to cure disease, Tesla tequila. Come on, like, what are you not doing, man? Come on. Anyway, yeah, that's a big con. Of course, let's not forget to talk about how great it is in terms of saving money, right? Because if you're looking at fueling up, right, you're probably spending $35, $40 to fill up a gas tank on an SUV. 15, 20 bucks to fill up, to charge up from 10 to like 95% or something like that. So it's very inexpensive. And heck, if you go to a restaurant or something like that, they probably have those destination chargers, which is still going to give you something. That's probably going to be free. So I think overall, my experience with the first 10,000 miles is, it's, first off, I can't believe it's here. I can't believe I already drove 10,000 miles. But secondly, wow, it's a lot of fun. Wow, I can't wait forward. I can't wait to see the next 10,000. I can't wait to see how the car is going to evolve as these software updates come, as full self-driving becomes more of a thing, right? Gets out of the auto drive, or gets out of beta. The full self-driving gets out of beta, and then it goes into next stage. Man, there's just exciting to be driving a car that's at the forefront of technology, technological advances, along with the prestige of owning a luxury car. I don't know if it's considered, is it considered luxury? I don't feel like it's luxury. It doesn't feel like a crazy high-end luxury car, but I do love that, you know, when I go places and people see it, there's a certain amount of notary that you get. There's a certain amount of acknowledgement. People are like, oh, you drive a Tesla? I'm like, yeah, so what? So what? You know, who cares, right? But if they acknowledge it to me, and then I can go ahead and just kind of like carry on with it and just kind of acknowledge it, and I can get more work from it, and then people are going to be a little bit nicer, a little bit more professional. And I think it's probably going to be important for me to have. So I don't want to sound like I'm vain with this car, because I'm not. I'm actually not even a car person. I don't even care for the speed, but for what it is as a utility and a practical use case, it's absolutely awesome. So what didn't I talk about? I feel like I talked a lot. But I can just say that if you're looking at getting a Tesla and you're in a similar situation, just know that it's only going to get better from here. Meaning, charging stations are going to be more implemented in the years to come. They're going to install, hopefully they're going to install more and more superchargers. There's already other companies charging options becoming readily available. And it's going to be the way of the future. It's just about a matter of how quickly we adapt and embrace this technology. So yeah, I think it's absolutely worth it. If I can do it, I live in a condo, I don't have a home charger, and I'm constantly on the road, I will say you can definitely do it. If you have any questions about that, drop a comment. If you like this type of content, subscribe, comment, share, and you know the deal. Come on, get with it. Let's go, baby.